If you have a large family like me, then it's probably easy to overspend when it comes to family activities. In this video, I want to give you some low-cost family activities right after this. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shayla. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four. We live in the DMV area, right outside of DC actually, and things are not cheap here. Outside of the museums, which are currently closed, most things cost money, especially for young kids. All of my kids are ages 8 and under, and I don't really like spending all of that money if we don't have to. Since we live on one income, we have learned the art of being frugal. And just the importance of that. And I'm sure that you guys who are living on one income, you know the vibes. It is a challenge sometimes, but we want to give our kids the best experience, within their childhood as we can. But at the same time, it's really important to remain financially stable, just simply because of, the current climate of the world today. Like, anything could happen, as we've seen at the drop of a hat. And so it's just really important to be mindful of your money. Nonetheless, spending time with my family is really important to me, and I want to be able to create special moments and experiences with them, but that doesn't mean that we need to break the bank in doing so. So here are some of the low cost activities that we frequent. For sure, number one is family movie night. So whenever my husband gets a chance, if we actually get a break from our busy schedule, we do movie nights, which is usually or family days, usually like twice a month. And most of the time it's a movie night. And so the kids call them mystery movies because they don't find out what movie we're watching until right before we actually watch it. And so that is something that really saves money. So for us, paying for Disney Plus was like a good investment, because where can you watch all of those movies at any point in time for $60 for a family of 6, So we went ahead and we paid that money, and that actually allows us to be able to watch as many movies as we want. It's as simple as popping popcorn, and going down in the basement, setting up the blankets, and we have ourselves a good old time. Another thing that we like to do is having game night. So one of the things that my kids love, or my older two, especially Josiah and Eli, they like card games. And so Uno, Phase 10, they like Go Fish, they like, or we're trying to teach them how to play spades. They're still young because they're 8 and 6. But nonetheless, they like to think they know how to play spades. And then my younger two, my 5 and 3-year-old, they really like Pictionary. We haven't really got so much into board games, but that is something that I want to introduce to them. But nonetheless, we spend time playing card games, doing things like Pictionary. We also, there was one time we did like Olympic games, and we did all minute to win it games. I don't know if you guys have heard of that that show that used to be on, but there's all these games that you can play, and just making it fun, having, putting on music, and just doing little minute-long games, even if it's just a string of them, even if it's just 30 minutes, you can probably get in like a good 10 games out of that and be good. But that's still something that's low cost. It's easy to do with household items, and we have a great time doing it. Another thing that we like to do is we play a lot, especially during this month. It's March, and so we're actually going screen free. This is the first time that we've done it for a whole month, but we are learning to be outside, to be creative. We're going on walks, we're going to the park, we're going outside. We have a trampoline in the backyard, and so just any and everything that we can do to play with one another, soccer, baseball, moving our bodies, and just having a good time together is so important. And it's creating memories with the kids. We are, as mom and dad are bonding with our kids, and they're bonding with each other. So it's really, really great. Now, right along with that, because we decided to go screen free, I actually purchased a book from Amazon. It's like a screen free activities book, and it's got like 150, I believe, 150 different activities that you can do that does not require a screen. So today, it's early March now. You guys are probably watching this the latter part of March, but we plan to go through as many of those activities as possible. And so just getting away from the TV, getting closer together, learning how to work together, doing team building type of activities with your kids, I think is really important. Another thing that we do together is we like to draw. So one of my kids is really artistic, and so my husband is as well. And so he'll sit and he'll actually, draw with them, or we'll have like art contests, who can draw a dinosaur the fastest, or who can, I don't know, like having the kids practice their shapes and things like that. Just something fun, even coloring, painting, not real paint because no, but we have they're called like quickie sticks. I don't know, but it's like a stick and you can paint on it like that. It's really cool. I'll put the link in the description box for you. But anything art, hands-on craft activities that you can do, it doesn't cost a lot, but they're also really fun. Now, if you have older kids, which I'm sure some of you do, one thing that I would recommend, and I mentioned this in the video that I did about low-cost date night, I'll put the link in the description for that video, but is the adventure challenge. And we have yet to do this, but it's on my list to do. They have adventure challenge for couples as well as the adventure challenge for families. And I think this will be a really great activity for older kids, preteen, teenagers. But it's almost like a scavenger hunt type of thing, and you get to scratch off the activity, and then you do it as a family. And I think that creates, and some of them, like when you make the purchase, you can buy just the book, or you can buy the book and the camera that goes with it, or you can obviously just use, your own camera. Most people have a smartphone with a camera on it, but I think that's something that's really cool, that can create a whole lot of memories for your teenagers. Another thing that you could do is pizza night. Who doesn't love pizza? Making personal pan pizzas, or any sort of like themed night for that matter, taco night, pizza night, I don't know, burgers, things like that, where you're all like in the kitchen together, eating dinner together. That's one value that, we as a family uphold, is eating dinner together as a family. And that in and of itself creates quality time. And it's an activity. You're eating, it's the same thing as going out, but you're just doing it at home. So I think that's also really special. Another thing that you could do is to like sit and actually have discussions. There are some games where they're like conversation starters. You can talk to your kids, you can ask them questions. You can even help them make plans for their future, whether it be like making a vision board, or talking about their plans for, college, or if they want to start a business, or what they want to do with their life. I think anything that inspires conversation and quality time is something that is really valuable for your family life. Finding commonalities, things that you guys enjoy doing together, hobbies that you enjoy doing together. Maybe it's bowling, or maybe it's, art, or maybe it's hiking, whatever it is, give all of yourself to that. We don't know how long we have on this earth. We don't know how long our kids have on this earth. And so don't shrink back, don't hide because of fear, or because of insecurity, or because you think, I don't know, that you're not good enough. Like, you are. And so take that, be confident in spending that time with your family, give all of yourself to your family. And I believe that this fosters a sense of thankfulness within you, within your family, and just strengthening of the foundation of your family life. So speaking of which, I'm going to do the next video that I have for you is about thankfulness, and I really want to talk about that in great detail. But yeah, like be thankful, be confident in who you are as a mom, or if you're a dad or a husband, or wife, you don't have any kids yet, or even if you're a single young adult, like be confident in who you are and take those courageous steps towards giving your family your full self. Don't forget, hiding is overrated, and I'll see you next time.